of 14 deliveries. He had good support from Tim Tector, who was matching him shot for shot, 23 of 15. And now they've got a new batter in, new start, and it's going to be Mustafizur Rahman, who will try and stem the flow of runs. Is just made it wide of the fielder, ambles across for a single. A blistering start here for Ireland. Isabel Joyce?
Well, you and I were on field. We scampered up just as play was beginning. I missed the first 3 boundaries. I heard all the noise and thought, oh no, we've lost some early wickets. But no, it was the other way around. There must be some Irish support in the stands here. I have to admit, I haven't spotted them yet.
There are some, that's for sure, but they appreciate good cricket. That is the most important thing. Oh, he had to check. You could feel that he was just trying to just go for that backlift, had to hurry down and try to block that ball.
Well, this is going to be interesting. How do Ireland combat these slower deliveries? Because he disguises them beautifully. It doesn't look that different to his pace on delivery because of the snap of the wrist for the pace on delivery. He just rolls the fingers down, but it doesn't look that different. Tim Tector, I reckon, read it, but just was too good still.
Oh, he's gone after that one, that's for sure. And that's going many a mile. Not going to hang back, not going to be cowed down by the slow ones from Mustafiz. He's punked it away.
Pace on, and Tim Tector takes it on. Well, I don't know why he started running after this. He hit it up in the air and then started to have a run, but that's gone absolutely miles. The bottom hand coming through, cramps him ever so slightly, but powers through to get it all the way for 6. 4th 6 so far, and we're still inside the power play.
Down the wicket. He's gone over the extra cover region. Ball is going to get there before the 2 chasing. 4 more. Blistering, attacking. It's a scenario that Bangladesh will be overawed.
Great guessing. Let me shuffle down, and he's so good in that area. Over extra cover. Tim Tector, a lot of opening the batting is about punting, about guessing, about backing your shots, and he's done exactly that in this innings. Not just today, actually, in the first T20 as well.
None of the bowlers trying to find out where they can bowl a delivery which will keep the batters quiet. Maybe another slow delivery coming. Oh, he's tried the short pitch delivery once again. Stands up thankfully for Mustafizur Rahman. There's some protection at the dip. Helter-skelter. It's all happening in the middle.
Impressive comeback, because the slower ball worked well earlier on. The innings, or the over I should say, then he went for 6, so went to the slower ball again. Tim Tector was ready for it, so then he's able to just bowl a little bit straighter, set the field, and get the man who's been hitting him for boundaries down the other end. Very smart bowling. So he'll want to try and get out of this without too much more damage, because he's already gone for 12. Remember, he was so economical in the first T20.
As well as the power play. It's played quietly against the run of play, you'd say. That completes over number 6, 75 for 1. What a mesmerizing start here by Ireland, getting 75, and this is their 3rd highest power play scores in one-day internationals. We see the signal for the next phase of play, more protection in the deep. Prior to this, they've made 2 innings, 93 versus the West Indies, St. George's in 2020, 85 for 1 versus Scotland and Dublin 2019. And this is their 3rd highest. It's going to be Shaq Mehdi. Can he just manage to stem the flow of runs?
So important the field is spread. Bit of relief for Bangladesh. What they've got to do is start again. They've got rid of Paul Stirling, so that's job number one. But the two Tectors, remember, they're the two that were so successful in the first game. Harry Tector, he's able to just get into his innings. Tim Tector is the one blasting them around, 34 from 19.
Look at that trigger movement. He was backing away even before the ball was delivered, trying to make that room for himself on the offside.
Yeah, it's a really good part of his game. Harry Tector does it as well, but I think he's picked it up because younger brother Tim does it. Just shifts his back foot when he's facing spinners to see can he open up extra cover. But again, Harry Tector, he's going to take 5 to 8 deliveries to get in before he starts to try and take these bowlers on, and that opening partnership has kind of bought him that time.
Yeah, I think he can afford to take a little bit of time, knowing he's really trying to match his brother shot for shot. Got that luxury of that tremendous start. It was good bowling, just pulling it short, pushing the batter back into the crease. Content to take the singles at the moment.
Clever bowling at this stage, because with the field spread, he recognises it's a different phase in the game ahead, and he knows that these two batters won't want to take too many risks. So why not just try and sneak a quiet over through? Bowl as quickly as you can. Change of angle now for Harry Tector, just trying to disrupt his rhythm. The rhythm of the partnership, really.
Yes, I think Harry Tector will be aware of that change of angle. He's going to just square up his stance a little bit, taking fresh guard. And Chekmadi will be hoping he does not drift one down leg. It's got to be pretty much on the off or outside the line of the off stump. The right area has dragged it. Up front, the deep part of the bat. They are calling or thinking about a second wouldn't be an unwise option.
Very clever bowling there. Three fielders out in the deep on the leg side for both right-handers. Backward square, mid-wicket, long on. So there's a huge gap between that backward square and mid-wicket if you're happy to sweep. Difficult to sweep it, someone coming around the wicket.
Oh, that's down the leg side. Has missed the bat. Maybe a brush with the bat. Wait and see if there's a signal from the umpire. It's bias. Missed everything. I thought I heard a sound. Nevertheless, overdone. 81 for 1. Some sanity has prevailed in the last over after the thrashing. It's just confirming the highest power play scores for Ireland, as I mentioned a short while earlier, being a really juggernaut from the two batters early on. But now the spinners will be hoping they can just put a stop to the run getting, and another wicket is going to be pretty good if they can.
Well, these two came in another mood. Tim Tector picking up where he left off, shown the full array of shots, both good on the sweep. As Bangladesh just tried to find a way to take the first wicket, but anything short was dispatched. Tim Tector, in particular, been impressive with his fielding and to take the first wicket and held on to get rid of Paul Stirling. But then it just brings Harry Tector out to join his brother in the middle.
Oh no, he rocked back. There's enough speed of the bat on that, and well done in the deep. It's traveling at a rate of knots, but they've got a couple of runs.
Yeah, it's really interesting that fielder is a little bit straighter than Ireland found because of the strength of Tim Tector over extra cover. Very strong in mid-wicket, also in 45, which we didn't see the other day. Not too much down the ground, so it means the lengths have been good. Maybe a little bit on the short side.
I think from that, sparing effort, but he's done a lot of running. He's done well once again. Either side of the ground, first to the left, then to the right.
Yeah, brilliant from Parvez Hussein Iman. First of all, you have to go to his left, the previous delivery. Then this one's missed extra cover. Look how much ground he's got to cover. Not even in the picture. Despairing, to say the least. That should lift the spirits of the whole team. Brilliant stuff from him.
Indeed. Good point, because when you're really pegged back, you're under the caution, you've been taken apart. That kind of feeling really will energize you. And that energy is reflected in the very next ball. Super.
Yeah, excellent delivery this. Much slower. Looking to actually turn it away from Harry Tector, who we saw was so effective wide of long on in T20 number 1. So very clever bowling. Just gone for 5 so far in the first 4 of this over.
And that went on with the arm. Wonderful variations, quick run taken. A throw that could have been a tad better, but luckily there was someone covering. Jack Mehdi not too happy with that, but they had to really run very quickly.
Mahedian point here. You really want to make these things happen in a game like this where you need to take wickets. I think he might have been okay in the end. But yeah, not the greatest foot alignment from him. Sometimes when you're throwing like that, it's sorting your feet out that can actually do the job. He's throwing right across himself, so he'll be disappointed.
Down the wicket, has to check. He just chose his card a little too early for the bowler to pull it short. 7 runs from that 8th over, 8 for 1.
Calling all migrant workers in the Emirates. Unlock new income opportunities with Olim Trade.
To the stadium with a lot of hope after the rather disappointing performance by Bangladesh in the first T20 International. They were waiting for things to happen.
Harry Tector came in with the platform very much set. It was so impressive from him in the first T20 that he took his time ever so slightly to get to the 50, but showed his power hitting and how he was able to find the boundary, not just for 4s. He only hit 1 4 in that innings, but lots and lots of 6s. So he accelerated at the back end as well. I talked to George Dockrell before this game. He was in there at the end and he said, I back myself